Happy Tuesday, Motivation Movers. It's your girl, the one and only Coco Renee from the Midday Boss Show on Rise Radio, the global station. Welcome back to a new motivation movement. This is the vote edition, y'all. Just kidding. I decided to do it today, Tuesday, just because I was going out to vote and I wanted to just encourage everybody else, but I kind of got a late start. So it's okay, if you didn't get a chance to vote, it's okay. I'm like this. Don't put that stress and pressure on yourself. If you don't believe in something, you just don't. And that is okay. Stop trying to Don't try to please nobody. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe no justification. You don't owe nothing to nobody, okay? It's between you and God. And if God didn't put that on your heart to go and vote, because he doesn't put it on everybody's heart to go and vote. God puts on people's heart, certain hearts, of others, to do certain things. It's not for everybody. So it's okay. Don't make yourself feel bad about it or feel like you didn't have your contribution, because there's other things you may have contributed to, and then here we got a bunch of voters and half of these voters haven't contributed to nothing else but going to the poll today. So don't make yourself feel bad. If you're doing things out there for your community, you out there doing other stuff or even whatever, to each his own. Anyways, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on the Midnight Boss Entertainment channel. Make sure you guys like it, share it, hit the notification button so you can get some updates. Don't forget to make a comment, okay? If you like the show, if you like the message, if you feel uplifted, whatever the case may be, please, an emoji, a smiley face, a fist, come on, some prayer hands. Give your girl a little something. Give me some love, okay? A little heart, some. All right. Now, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, you guys can always follow your girl at The Real Coco Renee. You can follow the Midnight Bosses at Midnight Bosses. And do not forget to follow the best radio on the West Coast, Rise Radio Global, okay? You guys can download us on a TuneIn app. You can download us directly on the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Play Store, okay? And you check us out on the Midday Boss Show every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 3 to 4 if you are on the East Coast. All right, so let's talk about today's motivation movement. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be all rude and clutching my pearls, but sometimes my pearls itch. Anyway, I keeps it real. Hey, Coco Renee, y'all. I gotta keep it 100. Child, I feel like Drake. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Hey. For the first time in my life, I actually feel like I'm on the Jesus walk, y'all. Yes. Ciao. I did not think I was going to do this motivation movement, but I said, you know what? We're going to keep it real 100. I got a lot of people that don't like me right now. A lot of people that talk about me behind my back. A lot of people that, have their perspective of me. Okay. And this is my platform for me to say whatever I choose to say, but I'm going to keep it motivational, because the difference between me and those people is that I truly got that real spirit and that real love of God. So when people say things or do things and move in a certain way, it could hurt my feelings, sure enough, because if I care about you, I've invested time in a relationship, depending on the person. It depends on the person. Some people I could care less about. You can have whatever opinion in the world. I could sit up here and think about all of the things that your life, whatever you doing in your life, I could read you 1,000,000 times. So I'm not even tripping off of half of the people that got something to say, because I have to level up and say, okay, what are they doing that's better than me? Maybe you might have a couple of material things that's better than me, but that's cool. I've had toys before. I've had a lot of the things that people have already had, and I'm starting all over in a whole new state, from scratch and building, something different. So I'm not worried about material, because that comes and go. I know what it's like to have cars, houses. I know what it's like to have a little bit of everything. Sorry, y'all, my little lights went off, so I got to put that back on. Yeah, them automatics, But I've had all those things. So this stuff don't mean nothing. They come and go. But what stays is that good spirit. I mean, when you walking with God, that spiritual walk that you walk, can't nobody touch that. Can't nobody touch that. Not everybody can say that they got the walk that I have with God. And I've been walking with God all my life. But let me tell you, I decided to take 3 additional years to dedicate nothing but my time to him. I did that specifically to get to know him, specifically to be able to say, I am sacrificing my time for you. If I can't go to church every Sunday, or maybe church is not for me, church is not for everybody. I don't mind going to church because I love the word and the message, but I had to work for many, many years on Sunday, so I didn't get the opportunity to go to church consistently as I wanted to. So I decided I'm going to make effort. I don't want to do Bible study. I want to do something else where I can learn and build a relationship. And so that's when I took on the evangelism courses. That changed my life. I'm going to tell y'all why it changed my life, because although I still fall short, although I have my fears, although I have my weaknesses, although I question things, I get anxiety, I get frustrated, get angry, go through every emotion just like you. Once I come off of all of that, I always circle back to all the stuff that I learned, all of the techniques, all of the skills, all of the mental, like mentally, the level of thinking where I'm at is somewhere different. And although I don't have all the answers figured out, what's different for me is that I've learned tools along the way that has taught me a lot about myself and about people. And so when I see people that do and I know that I have not really done nothing to them, people could assume something, but assuming versus something that actually is factual and has happened and taken place is two different things. So if I know that I did not ever disrespect someone personally, if I know that I've never personally attacked a person's character, if I know I've never said anything behind someone's back that I could say to their face, because I'm not going to do no back talking. If I'm venting and I'm frustrated about something you've done specifically to me, I have the right to speak on that. But if you've never done nothing personally to me, it's not nothing to speak on. But when we get to the point where we are, dealing with people and intercepting people's negative energy that are supposed to be there, in support of you, but you're finding out that they're not there in support of you. And you're finding out that not only are they not there in support of you, that they talk behind your back when you have done nothing but try to be good to them. You don't have to see a person every single day. You don't have to talk to them every single day. I don't care if you don't even get a chance to spend time with them. But if you know that when you do see them and you're in their presence, you give them the utmost respect, you give them all the love, and then to find out and receive that you are being talked about like a dog, it's very hurtful, right? But see, that's where my skills come in, because God has taught me that it was going to be people like that. God taught me you're going to go through the Jesus walk. Right when you think things are what they are, I'm going to show you exactly what it is. It's not going to be what you think. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Be prepared for that Jesus walk. Get your Jesus sandals on. Okay? Because we about to go on a field trip. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be rough. Talk about turning the other cheek. Let me tell you, turning the other cheek is like a metaphoric way of biting your tongue. It's biting your tongue. You don't always have to have somebody physically slap you in the face for you to turn the other cheek, baby. You got to bite your tongue when you on that Jesus walk, because you being tested anyways. God will send a bunch of people, or allow sorry for the background noise because I'm outside, you guys. But God would allow specific people to come into your life during a certain present time for a specific reason. Okay? Sometimes He will allow certain people to come into your life that will take place for a long time. They might be here for the rest of your life until the end of your days. And then you might have some people that are only here for a hot second. It's literally temporary, okay? They're here for a couple of seasons. Sometimes the seasons could be years. Season could be 10 years. What God considers to be a season for Him is a short period of time, but for us, it could be years. But you can have people in your life for years, and people will sit there and will act like they are in support of you, will sit up here and say that they love you, sit up here and say that they care about you, and then will turn around in the same breath and curse your name. God showed me this. He told me a long time ago that this was going to happen. And, I guess because I didn't expect it to happen from the people that I anticipated it was like a devastation for me, because it's like, dang, I invested this time. I really cared and loved these people. And for that to happen, that's hurtful. It's nothing like, I'm not even mad that it hurts. When you care about somebody, you spend so much time with a person, you invest your time and your energy, and you grow to love them naturally. And then to find out that they're sitting here disrespecting you and saying, nasty, dirty things about you, when you honestly have never, ever done anything to them individually, that's just hurtful. But let me tell you the victory in that situation. Why I shut my mouth is because I know I'm being tested. These are facts. I know I'm being tested. Because how is it that people that you've never, ever had a personal conflict with, maybe they heard things about you, maybe you might have done something that could have rubbed them the wrong way, but maybe never to them. But they want to take it as face value, and they want to make it a personal issue. And it might not even have nothing to do with them, but yet that's on them. Once they decide to take on that energy, and God shows me that's the energy they taking on, I'll leave them to it, honey. And what I do is I just kindly let me back away. And what ends up happening is I'm the type of person that once you turn me off, once you show me your true colors, once you show me that you are not loyal to the soil, and that you are not here for me, and that you are not a credible person, you're not honest, you really don't have my back, and you really are out to get me or to hurt me, I shut you down. I will no longer have anything to do with you. I will keep you at a very, very long distance. I could love you and pray from afar, and when I see you, I will always be respectful, and I will not have nothing bad to say about your name, because you know what, that's not the type of child that God raised me to be. And I'm gonna tell you, it don't make me no punk, because you didn't know me so many years ago that it would be a different story. But when you go through what I've been through, and the walk that God took me through, and all the tools and things and skills that he showed me, honey, people like yourself, I'm going to just speak it just like this. People like yourself, I pray for each and every day, because I wait for people like you to come and test me and try me. See, you must not know my God like I know my God. Because if you knew the God that I knew and that I pray to, and as hard as I pray, and as much as I have that bond with him, you wouldn't even want to mess with one like me. You would want to be afraid of messing with somebody like me that prays as hard as I do, because you don't know what I could bring to you. And see, that's the thing. I would never pray nothing negative. But when you come against one of God's children, boy, will he break you down. Boy, will he let everything crumble beneath your feet. And that's why you got to be careful who you come against. And that's why I don't react no more. I don't have to. God shows me all the struggles that people go through more than my struggles. And he shows it to me on purpose, because it's the same ones that I once cared about, the same ones that I once loved, the ones that I would have had they back and did anything for. Maybe I can't be there for every single moment. Maybe I can't pick up the phone every single time. Maybe I can't, stop what I'm doing to be there every single function and every single situation. But Lord knows that I would kick anybody for half of these people on this list right now. But the minute that you decide that you want to go against the grain and decide that you want to have things to say that are negative about me or feel some type of way about me, that's when I say it's okay. Let me just disconnect, pray, and I wish you well. And I sit here with my popcorn, baby, as I watch things unravel in your life. And I don't even want that for your life. So instead of me sitting here hating you, instead of me sitting here trying to plot against you, I sit here and I pray for people like you. Because I know what God is about to bring upon you, I don't wish upon no man. Anyway, I'm about to go because it will be personal, okay? But I'm just letting y'all know, you gotta know how to handle these people. Prayer is power, and it is everything. Learn to utilize it. On that note, your girl gotta go. I hope y'all stay blessed. And until next time, toodles.